Welcome back to Dad Deals. More coupons just dropped over at Harbor Freight. The Spring Black Friday sale has actually been extended, and there are some great Inside Track Club only deals that also take us through the end of April. So sit back, relax, and let's take a look at some more things you should be buying at Harbor Freight in April 2024. So like I said earlier, that Spring Black Friday sale has actually been extended through this week, but you will need to have a coupon for the item that you intend to buy. So just a recap of some of the biggest deals going on during that sale. That Portland electric pressure washer, the 1750 PSI version, is on sale for $65. That's one of the lowest prices that you'll find on this. And it's a great light duty pressure washer, perfect for cleaning cars, doing some light cleaning around your house. So if you need to do some light spring cleaning, check out this deal. The Hercules dual bevel 12-inch sliding compound miter saw is still that $100 off at $300. That's a great price for this saw. You also have the Predator gas-powered auger, perfect for setting fence posts. If you need it for an extended amount of time, this is a much better option than trying to rent one. But this is $50 off at $190. The 3-ton Pittsburgh rapid pump floor jacks are $90, $50 off. It's a great price for these. And you can pair it up with some 3-ton ratcheting jack stands from Daytona for $28. That's almost half the normal price. The 5mm gloves are an excellent deal at just $5 for a 100 pack. And you can actually choose from the classic blue or the brand new bright green versions. They're the same price, same product, just different colors. The classic ratcheting tie downs at Harbor Freight sales are at an all-time low price at just $5.96. This is the lowest price I've ever seen these go. So get yourself some of these if you have any road trips planned with maybe a cargo carrier or roof rack and you need to tie things down. These can handle 400 pounds and are an excellent price. The Portland electric pole saw is $50. That's a great price too. Just keep in mind you will need to run an extension cord to wherever you're trying to prune up. And the 4-gallon backpack sprayer, this isn't the best backpack sprayer out there by any means. It's a manual pump version, but it is just $20 and will get the job done if you need to apply a lot of pesticide or herbicides. And then if you need to set things up from that other pressure washer that we talked about, the Portland version, here's the Bauer version at 2300 PSI, a brushless motor, one of the maximum PSIs you're going to get out of an electric unit. Comes on a nice cart, and it is $190, $70 off the normal price. While a pretty cheap item to begin with, this is 25% off. It only represents a 50-cent reduction, but this is just an awesome product. You should put one in every car that you have one for the shop, have two for the shop. These are just $1.50, a 7-inch bench brush, but I use these all the time. They're great for just sweeping up a countertop or cleaning stuff after a day at the beach, but they're such a great value at just $1.50. A lot of the Bauer corded tools are on a great discount right now, including your surface conditioning tool, your random orbital polisher and sander, your multi-tool, and your Sawzall. All these are around 30 to 40% off right now. I always have to shout out the angle grinder from Warrior for just $10. And the Warrior titanium step drill bits are also just an excellent deal at just $10 as well. Another all-time low price is the Avanti paint sprayer that you see here. This is just $40, 50% off. So if you have any painting or staining projects this spring, this is the all-time low price I've seen this go. The Pittsburgh Pro torque wrenches are also just $12. Right now, that's 36% off. You can choose 1/4 inch, 3/8 inch, or 1/2 inch, whichever one that you need. But these are great, especially if you're going to be working on your car that requires different torque settings for their bolts. Just $12 to make sure that you have everything tightened just right is a great price. And then another all-time low price are these Icon shop seats. These are just $65. It's the lowest price I've seen these. These normally run around $100, but they're available in 4 different colors to match whatever your color scheme is. And these are great for working down low. It has a nice back to it, a nice wide seat, and just $65. I love mine. One of my favorite items to swat carpenter bees are these electronic fly swatters. These are just $2.83 right now. And then one last item during this Spring Black Friday sale extended is the 10mm socket set. I can guarantee you that if any of your socket sets, you have the 10mm missing. And this set can replenish everything for just $10. It's the most common size. It's the size that you will always lose. And this is 33% off right now. So that's the Spring Black Friday sale. Again, that's extended through the end of this week. So just always remember to download that coupon. You do need to actually show that at the counter as you check out. So along with those deals, Harbor Freight just dropped a bunch of new coupons. So let's dive in and I'll let you know the top ones, the top deals that I think you should be buying this month. First off, there is 25% off any single air hose. So any air hose from the Merlin brand qualifies, and they have a bunch of different ones available, from rubber hoses to the PVC hoses. You can get any of these for 25% off. Also, if you're going to buy a new hose, you might as well get a new hose reel to go with it. This is a 100-foot crank style hose reel for just $20. If you have the space, sometimes these are nicer than the pull and click versions, as those oftentimes are hard to get it to click. This is just your old school manual reel and works exactly as you expect it to. If you have any flooring projects coming up, kind of like that post hole digger, instead of going out and trying to rent it and trying to use it in a confined amount of time, sometimes it's a good idea just to go to your Harbor Freight, pick up one around $130 right now. This is the 2-in-1 flooring air nailer and stapler. So if you have any of that hardwood floors to put down, this would be great for that. It does both staples and nails, so you're covered on whichever one you want to use. They also have some nice air compressors on sale, especially this McGraw 20-gallon version. It's 1.6 horsepower, 135 PSI, 20-gallon vertical air compressor for on sale for just $200. It's $40 off. And you can actually pick a free air tool to go with it. So you can choose from any of the air tools that you see here. The magnetic parts holder, the 4-inch version, is just $1.29 right now. These are great to stick everywhere, so you always have a place to throw any loose bolts or screws or nails, and they won't go anywhere. If you need to replenish your shop towels, check out this 50-pack for just $9. That's almost a throwaway price at this point, but these are 30% off. The Pittsburgh Compact Air Compressor, this is up to 150 PSI, is a great thing to always keep in your truck in case you ever need it. This can actually hook to your car battery and run off that. It has an included air hose with a built-in gauge on it, so you're ready to go to fill up any tires. The hose is also the coiled version, so it can store nicely, but this is 22% off right now at $58. They also have the Hallmaster 75-foot, 3/8-inch diameter diamond braided camo rope on sale for just $4. The Hallmaster 2-inch by 16-foot E-Track tie-down straps are just $7. So if you have that E-Track system in your truck or really anywhere else, maybe your trailer, you can use these to tie things down. I always recommend avoiding those cheap plastic wheel chocks. These solid rubber ones are really nice, really heavy duty, but you can get these for just $5 a piece. The Thunderbolt solar panels get really high ratings. It's a 100-watt solar panel for just $100. It's a great price. So if you'd like to take a solar panel camping, you have some of those battery backups and battery power stations that you can charge up. You could mount this to the roof of your car or RV while you're camping and charge things up. The Pittsburgh fiberglass rip hammer is just $4 right now. And your Quinn 4-piece plier set is just $20. The Pittsburgh half-inch drive standard or metric deep socket set, 13-piece set, is going to be $22. Of course, with those Pittsburgh tools, they all have lifetime warranties on them. And then another great thing to always make sure you have in your shop are heat shrink tubings if you need to make any splicing. But these are just $1 for a 9-piece set. You can pick up a 7-function digital multimeter for just $5. So you can always make sure your batteries are in nice working condition and diagnose any issues. These Braun 300 lumen work lights are really bright, great to keep in a truck. They have a magnetic base that can stick anywhere. They're a slim design with a belt clip. These are just $4 right now. Your classic, pretty basic extension cord reel, 150-foot capacity is just $7. These security lights are really bright. They're 1,000 lumens. They're solar powered. You peel and stick them anywhere. It's waterproof. So this would be great to put on a shed or maybe by your outdoor trash cans. But these are $25 right now. You can pick up a safe. This has a 1.5 cubic foot capacity, has an electronic lock on it, and it's $120, $50 off right now. If you're going to be putting out any herbicides, Roundup, anything like that, any pesticides around your house, it's always a good idea to make sure you're using gloves, especially with the ones that have the extended wrist protection like these do. Here's a 2-pair version for just $2. They're bright yellow. You won't mistake them for anything else. You can just use them for a single use and you can rinse them off. But $2 for these is a great price and a great way to stay safe if you're applying any of those products. The heavy duty reflective tarp. This is a nice tarp. I always try to avoid those blue cheap tarps. These silver versions are actually pretty nice. But here's a 5.5 by 7.5 foot version for just $3. The Warrior Hex Shank socket driver sets, 3-piece set for $3. That's a great price. They also have the Warrior Quick Release magnetic nut setter sets for 9-piece sets for $4. And then this Warrior reciprocating saw, kind of like that angle grinder. It's a cheap version of it. It's just $19 right now. These are great for doing any demo work you have. You know, if you're going to be taking down anything and you really don't want to mess up a nice saw, you just don't care. This is a great one of those products. You just get it for the job. And if it lasts the job, then you got your money's worth, just $19. They have the Bauer 15-amp corded 14-inch concrete saw for just $240, $50 off. You also have your Chicago Electric. This is your really cheap rotary tool, but good for maybe projects or crafts with your kids, something like that. It's just $15, 40% off, comes with an accessory set as well. You can never have too many of these plastic drop cloths. These are just $1, so always have a bunch of these on hand, stock up, so you always have them when you need them. My favorite of the US General accessories is these magnetic hooks that can just hold a ton of weight. These are just $5. That's really the target price for these. They come in a bunch of different colors, so you can stick them on your carts, your grills, your griddles, an RV, anything that you might use these for. These are great and hold a ton of weight. The Apache 1800, that's the smallest version of these cases. It's just $10 right now. These will keep anything waterproof, dustproof, and well protected. They also have these storehouse clear stacking bins for $2.50. These, of course, stack and keep everything well organized and have a nice space to put a label, but these are just $2.50. The 50 cal ammo cans are just $12, a great way to store things. They have a nice deep storage capacity and space for labels as well. Your Pittsburgh spring clamps are also just $1. You know, don't expect much from these, but if you needed some spring clamps, $1 is a great price. And then now let's get into some Inside Track Club member only deals. Again, this is the ITC Club. You do need to pay for this. It's about $30 a year. You can opt for 2 years for $45, but this will unlock some special discounts and also early access to some of their sales. But let's take a look at what they have. First up are these Central Machinery fans. If you've been shopping at Harbor Freight for a long time, you know that heaters are almost impossible to find in stock during the wintertime, and these fans are almost impossible to find in stock in the summertime once that big summer heat hits. So do yourself a favor, if you're after one of these, get it now. But you can choose from the 30-inch pedestal version for $100 for ITC members, or the 24-inch one on rollers for also $100. But yeah, these will be impossible to find, I guarantee you, once that first summer heat hits. For some reason, Harbor Freight is always caught off guard with that and has a really hard time keeping them in stock. Another nice deal are these aluminum loading ramps. The nice thing about these is they're super lightweight. They're easy to handle with just one person. We actually use them for a wheelchair ramp, but these rarely go on sale, and they're on sale right now for ITC members at $70 off at $130. Do yourself a favor and always keep one of these foam kneeling pads in your truck or car. You never know when you're going to need it, and you'll be kneeling down on some pavement somewhere. But these are 30% off at just around $5. It's also camping season, so check out these 10-inch steel tent stakes. It's a 6-pack on sale for just $3. So if you have any camping trips coming up, check out this one. This 12-outlet, nice long 4-foot metal power strip is great for a garage or shop. It's 25% off right now at just $15. If you took advantage of the Atlas Power Tool deal during Spring Black Friday and you need an extra charger, you can get this one for 20% off at just $40. Can do both 40 volt or the 80 volt tools. So during that sale, you got a tool with a free battery, but you didn't get the charger, I don't think. So check out this one if you need an extra charger. You can get a US General color coordinated magnetic cup holder that you can attach to a cabinet. Maybe you can attach it to your grill, but this is just $8 right now. If you work around a lot of fumes or tools that create fumes in your shop, check out this portable ventilator. They do a great job of getting those fumes out. This is 22% off right now at just $72. For just $25, you can get this Chicago electric chainsaw sharpener. So if you got your chainsaw out this year, or you maybe have a battery powered one that you wish maybe cut a little bit better, do yourself a favor, sharpen that chainsaw chain and get this one for just $25. Also, if you're gonna be working around any fumes, make sure you have a proper respirator on. Here's a paint and body work version of it. It is on sale right now for 25% off at just $27. I love these Niagara professional spray bottles. You get a 2-pack right now for just $4. These are great for having some cleaner on hand, maybe if you mix your own, or also small amounts of maybe herbicides or pesticides you can keep on hand. So if you spray your perimeter, you spray your lawn, you have a bit extra, you can load them into here, put a label on it, and use them in small amounts later on. This Voyager 19-inch toolbox with top tray would make a great tackle box for kids, or just maybe an extra one to have. But this is on sale for just $10 right now. If you have any big trips coming up, especially if you're going to be traveling in an airplane, you need to maximize the amount of space in your luggage, check out these vacuum storage bags. You get a 3-pack for just $4 right now. So those are the top deals for the rest of the month to take us into May. As always, please like the video if you found it helpful, subscribe to the channel, and I will catch you next time on Dad Deals.